Hi guys, hi. This is just a quick video. A little fault that I had come up. My ignition light came on. Came on fully first of all to say that the engine wasn't charging the battery, and then it sort of went off, and it was like halfway on, halfway off. So it did it night before yesterday. Fortunately I was on the way home, so that was okay. And then it did it again yesterday when I was out. Fortunately I wasn't very far away. And then I revved the engine and it went back off, and I thought, oh, okay, it must be the fan belt maybe is loose. Check the fan belt, no, absolutely fine. It's not slipping, the fan is not slipping at all, so there's not a gripping problem there. So I thought, okay, it must be a wire or something. Now this wire here, this connection, look, as you can see, it's very dicey. I've just cut this off, alright? As you can see, it's just not at all good. So I've got a new one that will go in there. Yeah, so I'm trying to hold the camera, and as I say, this was an unexpected video which I was going to do. Right, yeah, there we go. So I've got a new waterproof, well not waterproof, but a better connector than what was there before. Alright, but then while I was there, I thought, okay, I'll see the actual connector itself. Now, it doesn't look too bright to me. Mixture of oil and dirt and crap, no doubt. Now to be fair, since I've had the car I haven't actually looked at this, so yeah, that's probably not helping. But also I looked at the connections on the back of it there, and they need a clean as well. So I'm going to get some well, I was using one of my wife's files. I don't think it's man enough. I think it needs a bit more aggressive than that. So bear with me a moment, and I shall give those a clean, those connectors. Okay, spade connectors. That's the one. That's the word I was looking for. So just bear with me a moment. Right. Okay. So I've got my wife's file here, which I did cut down to get in there. But it's not very aggressive. So I've got some proper emery cloth here, which is really aggressive. But obviously it's not going to stay there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to super glue it to this board using these cheap Poundland super glues. You get a pack of 3 for £1, and they are really worth getting. Believe me, they're excellent. I just buy loads of this stuff because I don't have it always in. Called Stick It. It works absolutely amazingly. So do yourself a favour, if you're in Poundland, get it, pick it up. Also they do a twin pack in there, get that as well. Well worth keeping stock of all that. Yeah, right, okay. So yeah, as I say, this wasn't rehearsed, so bear with me one moment. I don't know if I can pop my, oh, no, it's okay, right, okay. Right, so get a bit of this, get a bit of the super glue, and dab a bit on there. Oh, trust me, pick up a new pack. Damn it. So just lob the end off, like that. And then, little blob, alright. Don't get it on your fingers. You'll never get your fingers off again. Alright, it'll take a minute to adhere. I don't know if you can see that clearly. No. But this is really good stuff. Do a bit on the other side. Like that, put the cap back on. Yeah, do make sure you put the cap on because it will dry out if you don't. Alright, get there, and then bring that over there. Then you've got like double-sided then. And so don't get it on your fingers, you've got no chance of getting on. So, the only thing with these wires, this is a condenser wire, and they do go brittle as they get old. So I'm suspecting that I will have to replace this at some point. I can see it happening. But at the moment it's fine, it's okay, it's, you know, it's moving around all right. Right, okay. So then you need to get in there. I don't know if you can see. Can you see that? Can you see that? Where is it? Where's my fingers? There. Right, okay. Yeah, so you need to get in there. Give them a good cleaning. Because the brass, especially if it's been standing a while, the brass goes green. It can go green, and you can end up with all sorts of problems. You get like an oxide on it, being brass fittings. Yeah, you can see it all coming off now. Obviously do both sides of the spade. Okay. Yeah, that's come up well. Right, and the next one. Now, I wish I'd had some WD-40. I've run out. Now, they do WD-40 at Poundland. Unfortunately, you don't get a lot in those little cans, and you can use it up very quickly. Which is exactly what I've done, but so at some point I will do this with WD, because WD is really good for stopping that sort of thing happening. So it's my way of thinking, anything that makes your life easier, then it's got to be, isn't it? Now my battery, I think I mentioned it in one of the other videos, my battery's not very good. It's not holding a charge very long. In a couple of days, especially if the weather gets chilly, the battery dies down, and then what happens is the engine won't start because it's drawing so many amps. Obviously, turning the starter motor over, there's not enough amps to actually spark properly. So yeah, I need to invest in a new battery. But I have paid out quite a bit on this car already, and being made redundant, I can't really afford to keep dotting out money left, right and centre. Right, now this one, I need to redo this cable. I'm hoping you're seeing all this. Right. Yeah. Always double the connection back if you can. Double the connection back, right? And so try to get that in a position where you can see it better. Okay. Right, then push it right forward to the stop, and then get your crimpers. That's it, crimps, that's what I was trying to think of. Isn't it marvellous? I couldn't think of the name of it. And give it a good hard crimping. That's it. That's well on there now. Right, pop that back in there. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to give that a bit of a clean as well. Yeah, this is really important to make sure these connections are totally clean, because it will cause you a problem. And if you're out at night and you've got the lights on and all of a sudden your generator packs up, or your alternator packs up, or stops charging properly, then you could have a problem. Right, I suggest you put this on first. Oh, hang on a minute. Yeah, I'm not very happy with that, to be honest. But I can't really get anything down there. I'm hoping, well, I'm going to get some switch cleaner and that to do that, because I can feel spitting rain. Now I'm hoping, right, that locks in place, alright, and then lock that in place. Now this originally was longer, but it was like here, and it was flapping around in the wind, so I shortened it down a bit, because that flapping up and down, vibrating up and down, can make a bad connection. So right, I'm hoping that has fixed the problem. Now come with me. As I say, this was an unscheduled video, but I thought if I don't show you, and I know quite a few of you out there working on cars, and or just picked one up. I know there's a fella out there got in touch with me, said he just bought one. So sorry mate, I can't remember your name offhand, but yeah, all these little tips will help. Now here I've got an alternator tester which I've sort of permanently wired in, so that I can tell exactly what's going on, the state of the battery, and especially the battery's been a bit dicey lately. Okay, so I'll start her up, and hopefully I'll get a choke. And hopefully it's going to start. Excellent. Lovely. It's charging beautifully. In fact, yeah, the lights are right up. Alright, turn the lights on. Turn the door open. So that's all working alright. Cool. Yep. That's all good. I've got full lights. Brilliant. Indicators all good. Yep. On the way. Yep. So yeah. So that's sorted that problem out. Now this heater, that draws quite a few amps. So we'll see what happens when I turn that on. Ah, lovely, perfect. I know you can't feel the heat, but I can. You hear the engine drop anyway. So it's generating lovely. Yeah, brilliant. Excellent, charging okay. You can't see it there, but it is saying charging okay, so that's good. Right, excellent. So, all good. Right. Sweeten up. Okay. Right. So that's all good. Okay. So I hope that's her out. And there you go. Right, okay. So I'll get this out the way. It's been bugging me. It's my cable from my onboard camera. It's been hanging, been winding me up. So now I'm underneath here. I can see exactly what's going on. Right, okay. So that's all good. carb's all good, everything's all dry, no oil anywhere. So yeah, wonderful, all good. Yeah, that was already there. That's from where it used to spill out oil left, right and centre. I need to get some geyser and geyser that all down, and then get high pressure hose on it. But yeah, so I need to do that. So right, okay, so that's that done. I hope that you're out. Alright, so I won't film me putting the cover back on because it's absolutely pointless. Right, okay, I can't think of anything else. Oh yeah, no, there was another thing I was going to show you. Right, now the one annoying thing about this car, well, all Reliance, or most of them anyway, even my new one, which I paid £7 for originally, we're talking many years ago, bought it brand new from the factory and the thing rattled and rolled, and this one did exactly the same. And so in fact I've got to hoover this out because I've only just completed the job. Yeah, you can see there's wood chips there. Yeah, these the things that held the chair in place, the stupid clips. It's a really stupid idea. I tried everything. I tried squeezing them up. That would last for, say, less than a week, and then they'd come loose again, and all that sort of thing. So what I've done is I've made up butterfly nuts. They're captive threads which screw right through the chair and in to the back, into the back of there. Right, ignore the bit of tubing there. Now, as you can see at the back there, they're originally held in with like self-tapping screws. Again, they came loose as well. So what I did was, I did a locking nut inside, drilled through, put a locking nut inside. I know it doesn't look very pretty at the moment. I'm going to paint that matte black. And then put 2-part resin in there to hold the nut in. Works absolutely perfectly. I've put rubber disc at the back and a rubber disc at the front. As you can see, it's sandwiched between the two, so there's no vibration at all. These bits that hold on inside, what I've actually done is I've replaced them with bolts, so you can get a really good purchase on them. And I've put lock thread on them, because they just kept coming undone all the time. Drove me crazy. The other thing I've done is on the hinge, there was like clips on there. There used to be like a plastic clip they used to drop into. It drove me crazy. The things used to jump about and all sorts of things. I actually replaced them with hinges. So this top bit is now hinged permanently to the back seat. And when you fold it down, it still allows you to fold the seat right down. And because this fiberglass is flexible, it will flex down a little bit, because you've got to make up for that ledge right there. But it works absolutely perfectly and it goes right down. The other thing I will tell you about is, yeah, I've got to replace the hydraulics on these. Yeah, they're not holding the top up. As you can see, it tries to pull down and hit me on the head. So that's something else I've got to replace. Yeah, that's only in second-hand cars. There's a bit of work to do on them, but you know, that's the love of it. That's what it's all about. This panel here, as you can see now, that's absolutely rock hard. See that? Right, now underneath there is where you'd normally put the jack. I've got it out at the moment, but that's where you'd normally put the jack. Now that top plate, let me get up a bit. That top plate, that fits on top of it. That was vibrating up against it. There was no foam rubber on there or anything, and it's only fitted with two screws there and one bolt there. I don't know if you can see it, one bolt there. I had to actually grind that out because I couldn't get the old one out. So what I've done is I've actually resined that to that. So now that doesn't dance around either, so that stopped that vibration. Also, these panels here didn't have any rubber around them, so they vibrated. The wiring harness that travels from the back light, that was also flapping around in the wind and would touch the side of the body and vibrate. So yeah, so there's all opportunities for it to vibrate and make noises. Yeah, I know, I haven't cleaned it out yet. I haven't had a chance because, to be honest, after I finished this, was it yesterday? It absolutely pissed down with rain, to be honest. So today, you know, it's the first chance I've had to get out here because it was absolutely pissing down with rain. But now it's stopped all that vibration. This no longer dances around all over the place. You know, it's absolutely right on there. I mean, even this I've got to glue down again. The glue is starting to come off here. So yeah, got to deal with that as well. Yeah, I'm afraid it's a bit of a love. You know, you have to go around and do all these little things. So yeah, at the moment, to be honest, the plastic is to hold this open so that I can get stuff out of it at the moment. So I need to replace these. So if anybody's got any ideas of a cheap alternative to do these, that'd be great. Because yeah, they're just, look, watch, just go down its own. So that's got to be sorted out. All right. But anyway, I hope that these little tips have helped you, and I'm going to put the side panel back on now and all the carpet back and all. Now you can see this rubber here, that rubber foam. Now, I was going to put it round this, but it's actually already got it on, so I don't need to replace it, to be honest. It's a little bit dodgy. It's okay, it's not causing a problem. It's not vibrating or anything. So if it's not broken, don't fix it, you know what I mean? So yeah, so right, so yeah, I'll see you next time. All right, and we'll go from there. All right. So if you've enjoyed this video, please give a thumbs up, and if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe for more videos coming up on the adventures of my Reliant Robin. All right. So till next time, take care. Goodbye.